Okay, what's up? Now we talking to guess who, Aries? How you doing, Aries? What you doing? Are you living up to your name? What is going on in your energy? What is going on? Hi, Aries. How you doing? How you doing in the dub, man, sis? You know I love you so much. You know I'm being truthful. You know I want to send love out to y'all. You know what I do? Let's see what's going on in your energy. Let's see what's going on in your energy. What's going on in your energy, Aries? Okay, Aries, they falling out for you. They falling out. It says unlock. It says unblock your emotions. You know, you need to unblock your emotions. You know, don't block up them emotions, because you know when you block up them emotions, it's got something to do with it. Unblock it. Sometimes, you know, it's nothing wrong with expressing yourself, letting yourself know, because, because you're you're four of coins right now, and you are friendship calibrating. You're trying to show support to people. So unblock your emotions, and you're unblocking it, and you're starting to show emotions, to the world, and it's time to dance like Blessed. I carved up the nudity and stuff, with black market, because you can't show them. So anyway, so you need to dance at the bliss, and celebrate and unblock your emotions and start living life, an alliance. It says we have the Two of Swords, because see, there's a time to, cooperate and, make a decision. You need to cooperate and make some decisions in your life. Okay, it's time for you. It's like we got the Four Swords here. It's time for you to retire and rest and rejuvenate and go through recover yourself and enjoy yourself. Don't be caught up in this mix of what the world got for you, Aries, because I'm gonna tell you something. This world will keep y'all caught up and keep you in some study, like nonsense. And you need to go ahead and and retire, enjoy yourself, enjoy the bliss of life. Don't get caught up in all this other stuff. You can help, but just don't let your emotions get in it. Anything else we need to know? They're telling me it's peace after pain. Okay, there will be peace after the pain. I covered up all, the top part, but there will be peace after the pain. And you will, you will have your Three of Cups. You will have this celebration and friendship and, support that you need. You're going to be able to, because especially when it came to somebody trying to shatter your structure and trying to cause you a tower. See, someone was trying to cause you a tower, my darling. And so you need to just take it. They're trying to cause you a tower. What's this tower that they're trying to cause you? What's this tower that they were trying to cause Aries? So somebody was trying to cause towers to an Aries. They were trying to strike. They wanted to strike on your foundation and who you are. The Five of Swords. They were trying to, bully you, betrayal, cause thief, abusive relationship. They was trying to bully you and, just do foul things to you. But, and they also, the Two of Swords, she thinks the unthinkable. This Two of Swords, somebody was... It's time to compromise, and get out of them delusions. They needed to get out of these delusions that they were in. So they was trying to cause a thief and steal from you, and they need to get out of these delusions. But they thought they had the opportunity, the Two of Coins, to get, to get your coins, to destroy you. But justice is coming. The justice is coming in the situation. When it came to them trying to put you in poverty, so you're going to get justice with that, because they had no idea the woman that you was. They had no idea who you were. They thought you was just going to be, just go ahead and take it because you got on the wheel, and they got mad. See, and this, you use your witch that uses their intuition, and you can't trick this person. So the soul has a deepest need to, these lovers. There was a lovers had a deepest need to, basically wanted to be friends, but then they were collaborating with others. But good work and recognition is coming to you when you only take a leap of faith, and you're seeking out intuitive wisdom right now. You're not worried about the dumb shit. That's what you do. Put the dumb shit over there. If it's dumb, don't be bothered with it, Aries, because you better than that. You have more to live for, more to do, Don't let the small shit fool you. People always want to play the goodness about you. They think you good, they'll try to destroy you. That's life. That's people, It says jealous ex was putting a hit on you because your soulmate is leaving them. See, their jealous ex was putting a hit on you because they were leaving you. But somebody's going to have, trigger warning, somebody may pass away due to old age and sickness, Somebody may, pass away. There was, it says, be bold and make the first, because you're not going to, be bold and make the first move. You're not going to do it because you felt like, this ex was doing too much. You're not doing it. Somebody's not, I'm not doing it, bro. Or sis, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to you after you tried to literally cause me pain, and then you think it's just because you doing this. No, you went along with it. You knew right. See, some people try to play like they don't know right from wrong, but they do. Okay, and some people think that you ain't. You was just going to, do what you do. But you ain't. You gonna do what you want to do. See, it says, congratulations, Laura. Somebody could be named Laura. Congratulations. Trigger warning, maybe I will, somebody was saying. They says because somebody wanted to marry somebody, but they said somebody was married, but they wasn't married. Somebody named Susan here, allegedly. Somebody having monkey thoughts in their head in the past. They was having monkey thoughts, because, allegedly, I don't know who this Susan is, but somebody was having monkey thoughts, okay? What else about something, and they was all in their head. What else we need to know? Allegedly. Yeah, and they needed a tarot reading. So somebody need to get them a tarot reading because all these monkey thoughts, in their head, they was trying to, put, so they can get on the right path, because that's what's giving them problems, See, somebody wanted you to be on a TV show, in a magazine cover, but they didn't want you to know about it. They was trying to stop. These people didn't want you to be nothing. See, in my favorite videos when I'm in the morning, they said, no, I don't care if you, but in the morning, they didn't want, somebody used to like you, okay? Your parents or your family, they wanted to clone you for the evil underworld in the secret society, so they couldn't get it done. So they was trying to clone you because it was harvest coming. So they was trying to harvest and sell you, sacrificed you basically. Somebody even wanted you to drive off a bridge, but Most High said, hell no. You ain't driving off no doggone bridge. They done lost their mind when they even tried that trick, because Most High said justice and judgment karma coming to you. It don't matter. You don't make her drive off no bridge. He said you are on somebody's family and friend was on some DRUGSs. That's why they were doing it. That MKO to having people mind control you. They didn't want these secrets to come out, but they coming out. Aquarius is thinking a lot about their relationship. There's Aquarius been doing a lot of thinking, about somebody 56 in the past, allegedly. It says you're always on this person's mind. Somebody is earth angel is always on somebody's mind all the time. They're always on somebody's mind. It says get out of your feelings. You are strong. Somebody named Leah is saying that they didn't want to walk away. That was the problem. They didn't want to walk away. See, the family and friends had mental problems, and you need to watch out in the past. And they wanted to grape you. Your real father was a fake father in the past. They wasn't your real father in the past. There was a dog angel around somebody in the past. See, they all getting karmas on the way. They getting karma because you know who you are, because they tried to poison you. And that wasn't cool. Somebody's getting that karma and they don't want it. A group of men has been losing their mind, just period. God is watching them. God said, I am watching all of you men. Some men from Mississippi, allegedly, they got bad spirits around them that kept doing this. Like, share, and subscribe.